Yeah, Canada Dream. Experience Canada at your own pace. It's just like Cruise America. Um, Delivering these two guys. Let me turn around here. My Canada Dream. Elusive power connected to the back end. Dawn's Canada Dream. We are taking these to Mirabel. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Mirabel, Canada, which is just above Montreal. So we'll be taking them up there and deliver them. We are stopped tonight at Champlain, New York, which is the crossover section where you go into Canada right below Montreal. I don't even know what road this is over here. I know we used US 11 up through New York off of Interstate 81 to Interstate 781, and that turned into US 11. And then before that was Interstate 90 down through Pennsylvania all the way over to Indiana. But we are at Irving Oil fuel station, which is Maple Fields. See if I can get this right. Truck's going to pull in front of me. There he goes. He just got YouTube famous. There you go. Maple Fields. And let's see if I can get this back. I tell you what, I just got done using their shower for $10. Not bad. When I first walked in, I was very surprised by the layout and how clean the store was and how good everything was. I got the bowl of chili and it was awesome. It was really good. It was actually more meat than beans, so it had both, but it was more meat, which was really good. But it had good flavor to it. Dawn got a burrito, which was good. So wasn't a bad little stop for us to grab something to eat and take a shower. Dawn didn't take a shower this time. She takes showers in the morning. It's already 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You know how that goes. So she'll take one in the morning. They charge $10. If Dawn would have went in there with me, which we've done before at some of the Loves and so forth, to save on dollar amounts, get them free anyway, but yet, you know what I mean. Saves them time too. They only have to clean up after one. But the thing of it is that this place plainly states that if you have two people, they charge you double. So hence, it's not cost effective to do it, but she takes a shower in the morning, so it's going to cost us double anyway. But yeah, the thing of it is that their shower is really nice. Pressure's good. Hot water is very good. Roomy. I will post pictures of it here in its Google page for this location. I do have pictures for it. But the downside that I will say that happens here is, one, the nowhere to sit to change clothes. So if you sit down to put your shoes on, they have a bench there for you to put your bag on and so forth, but nowhere to sit inside there. It's roomy enough, but it's not that much room. If they had like the Loves and Pilots have a fixed bench in there to where it doesn't move, and it takes up that whole section of wall, which goes all the way out to the door or whatever. That would give you plenty of room to still place stuff and then do what you need to do. Their sinks are sink by itself. It doesn't have a counter space next to the sink, so that was another negative I disliked. They don't provide a what am I trying to think here? The cloth for the floor, bath cloth, floor cloth, mat cloth. There you go, a mat for the floor. So when you step out, you step on a cloth instead of you have to put the towel that you're using to dry off down on the floor. So that's the other downside. Other than that, they provide you a little bar of soap and some shampoo and a thing. I think that's what's inside the container, but I bring my own anyway, so no, I gotta keep my hair party now. But yeah, so that's the difference that I'll say. So if they put up the soap dispensers in there, that would be great, but yet the sink, that would be construction. The bench, that would be construction, so that's not going to change. Other than that, everything's good. I will definitely put this as a 4-star location for that reason. The only thing I disliked while I was in there, okay, one of the employees came in and used the restrooms in the shower stalls that was cleaned. So that makes you think you're not getting a clean shower stall if he's coming in to use the restrooms and so forth. So that he or she, I don't know if it was a male or female, I had my back turned, but anyway, I noticed they went in, used the bathroom, came out, and then went back through the employee door. So without going back and clean, which means that now you have a used shower, whereas you're paying $10 for a complete clean shower. And yeah, even though it's only $10, but just pointing out, that was the only downside that I will give this place as far as why I took a star off. The other stuff is just things that you could prefer to have, whereas you have capabilities of doing stuff in there. So hence, that's the difference, the pickiness there. But as far as clean, you pay $10 for a clean shower, you expect a unused clean shower. So you don't know if it's been used or not. That's the downside. Anyway, to go on, let's see here. What else is there? Delivering these guys tomorrow. Then we have 2 to pick up in Pennsylvania and deliver to Pennsylvania. No, we have 2 to pick up in New York, Buffalo, New York, and deliver to Pennsylvania. And then we have 2 in Pennsylvania to deliver in Pennsylvania. And I don't know where they're going exactly. I don't remember. I gotta look all that stuff up and line it all out. But we will drop off tomorrow. Today is Friday the 18th. Note that if you didn't call your locations, because we were going to make delivery today, but we called this location on Monday and asked them, said, hey, coming up, it's going to be Good Friday. Are you going to be open? And they said, no. But you can deliver on Saturday, which they're usually closed on Saturday, or they usually don't accept deliveries on Saturday. But because they're not accepting on Friday, we can deliver on Saturday. So hence, we're going to make that delivery. And we got person's names, who we talked to, and all that good stuff, and time frame. So all that's set. But just giving you heads up, make sure you call your places, because over the weekend when there's a holiday, some places change their hours on what they can do and what they can't do. So I would definitely recommend doing that. Always. You should always call your dealer in the first place when you get your paperwork, so that way you can schedule out and be ahead of the schedule. But we don't do that when we get our paperwork all the time. We wait until we're within 2 days of delivery. Things like going out to Arizona, California, those type of scenarios, Washington State, because of the scenario of where we run into, truck going by here. Where we run into the scenario of we're headed that direction and wind gets in our way, we have to slow down, we won't make it there on that day. If we was to call ahead schedule and do all that, we wouldn't make our delivery a couple of different times. We would have to call them back and postpone it out, which wouldn't be that big of a deal. But at the same time, I'm a person who likes to call and make sure I keep my appointment as appointed for it. And we've never been rejected on any of the days that we've picked, so therefore it's not been a big deal. I think when we first started, we didn't call one place and called them the day of delivery, and they said, sorry, we can't accept because we've had an incident and blah, blah, blah. No, short story. That was on a Friday. We were going to make a delivery, and so we had to sit until the following Monday. Hey, we just went to a state park, parked there, and sit back and enjoy. No big deal. All right. The unit was under security because it was in a state park, always being checked. We were sleeping in the car and tent and didn't care. Either way, no big deal. But yeah, so worked out. Yeah. What else is there? I think that's about it. And by the way, I'm Tex, DTN Living Life. I forgot to introduce myself at the beginning. Slap me. Let's see here. What else is there? Not much. Anything else? I still want to drive somebody else's truck. I keep seeing that there's over 700 or close to 700 loads in the Horizon load board for towaway. So that's quite a few. You guys need to get busy. Nothing for driveway. There's freaking less than 20 in driveway, and nothing for reload boards hardly at all either. So anyway, but yeah, after we get done doing these next two each, we will probably Dawn will sit back at the cabin, and I will head to Florida or Texas or somewhere else and go see how things are going. So far, this little spot right here, I definitely like it. It's got a little noise, but not like you have at the Loves or Pilot. No, we've got a truck sitting back over here that's bobtailed, that's been running since we've been here. So he's probably going to get up and leave here before long. He's already in his cab now. He had all of his windows covered earlier. But yeah, there's a couple others running back over there, but don't really hear them here. No, without the traffic going by, the trucks going by, this is the only spot that they go in and out at, so that makes it a little noisy sometimes, but not as bad. We'll see how tomorrow morning turns out. Unfortunately, it's supposed to be storming here, so we may end up delayed on making our delivery, just waiting for the storm to stop. Anyway, it's been cloudy coming up here, about 65 degrees. No, maybe 60. So it's not too bad. Other than that, peace, love, and jelly beans, people. Y'all be safe. And y'all enjoy. Like, dislike, like again, subscribe, and notifications bell. I'm Tex. Dawn's inside watching TV. Peace, love, and jelly beans. Y'all be safe.